What is going on, YouTube? We are here at Mission 18, the Destroyer. Let's go. Now, for those who don't recall, this is a bittersweet mission for Dante because this is the last time he played with him in the mission. So after all the build-up and after all the fights, this is it. This is where it all comes to an end. So let's make sure we go out with a bang. So if you were able to catch what I did, I try and hit him with the Pandora laser right off the back. This way he gets stunned if he can manage to land too. So if you're able to get the devil trigger, try and do it while in devil trigger form, because you seem to load, I guess if you want to call it, the Pandora laser a little faster than, well, not in devil trigger. And once you do that, he gets stuck like this, where he's kind of, you know, falling back or laying back or something. And when you do that, you want to go and hit these jewel stones that I do. If you notice, there was one on his hand that I skipped, and there's a reason for it. Later on in the mission, there's an opportunity when he tries to hit you. That's the same hand, so instead of destroying it then, we leave it for later on so we can do some damage. Now in this part, I'm trying to avoid him, and I end up going into a dead end, so have to go back. So I wouldn't go to the left, I would stick to the right, and fortunately you're pretty lucky by jumping out of the way just in time. And so right now we're going to try and stun him with this little laser cannon thingy, but we see the opportunity to shoot this right hand from which showed up earlier. So this next part, if you can manage to do it, you go into the little device thingy that you have with Pandora, and you can take out that other little jewel shard on his shoulder area. So this completes the first part of the mission when fighting the Savior. So after this point, you want to go towards the right, and we're going to try and hit that little laser thing to get him stunned, so we can do the left side. The big jewels, the big jewel shards that we're going to be going for are the one on the center of his chest, and then the one on his back. Those should be the last important ones that are there. And so a great way to kind of help rebuild your double trigger gauge is to shoot these little energy balls. You don't even have to aim at them. You just got to jump up and just push square with the guns, and just shoot them automatically. And so once we get them to actually fall for it, we want to go for the right side on this little pad thingy. We want to keep moving as quickly as possible. Now from here we might have an angle to get him, so I try and hit him with the drive attack, and I shoot him a little bit. And this will cause him to get back up and move the cutscene, which teleports you back to the beginning of the stage. So once there, you want to head on over towards the right. You want to finish off that jewel on the back. And once you do, it resets you again to send you back to the beginning of the mission. So if your instincts haven't told you yet, you definitely want to get off that main platform, because that charged up laser beam he has will hit you, and luckily it doesn't do too much damage. It's just enough to get you killed. So this mission is definitely a lot of moving around and jumping on different platforms. But once you get past to this part, the boss fight officially begins. And this is where I choose to go left instead. And I want to hit him with a drive charged up. Surprisingly, if you actually time it right, he actually hits him, and I get a nice boost to my style gauge. This one unfortunately doesn't hit, so you can jump up and just shoot these things. No, he's attacking me with this, and just make sure to evade, of course. And this, I don't know if you caught that, but my drive hit him in an area where it shouldn't have. Yeah, I know he's a statue and all, but that's definitely gotta hurt. But, you know, if you look at his health, it's not reflecting that, but it did hit him right in a very sensitive area. So once you get to this part, you want to just do real impact and hit him. It's not any part of the blue jewels, but it does hurt. So now at this part, I mess up because I'm trying to do the distorted real impact. And as you can see, the first two, they don't do all that well. I mess up the third one. Now this fourth one, I do manage to do a little bit more. Now, had I been able to hit those in the first two, it definitely would have moved this fight. You know, I could have potentially even beaten him, but not able to land three. And I do it again. But, you know, can't really apologize because he's a big giant statue and he's trying to kill me. So, you know, in a fight like this, you know, there's nothing held back. You got to do what you got to do to win. So at this point, we're just trying to hit his center jewel. And I don't get out of that attack quick enough to use Trickster, and it catches me. So at this point, I think we're doing pretty well. He's end up landing. At least the first one does. So at this point, you want to just make sure to move out the way. Because not only does it hit you, but it destroys all the objects around you too. Those actually hit. Now, I got very lucky that those ended up connecting, because had they not, I think I definitely would have been hit. So I get fortunate. So I can't tell you to be that risky, but it definitely comes in handy. And just like that, with the last one, he hit the Disorder Real Impact in the third try, and we're able to knock him out. And so, not too bad of a fight. It doesn't take too long. Fairly quick, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 6 minutes. That's pretty fast for this part. Stylish points, not all that great, but we definitely make up with it for time and orbs found. So this is the end for Dante, and we'll be picking up with Nero in mission 19, and we're going to charge our way all the way to Sanctus, and we're going to finish this thing off. So take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.